Ladies, I'm here on the show. I'm here about 5 in the morning. I'm pre-recording this. I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep after I record this. I'm pre-recording this. I'll upload it. I'll upload this when I wake up. Pre-recording my college picks. If you didn't watch my NFL picks, pre-record that. Uploaded it technically yesterday. So if you want to watch my NFL picks, go watch that. I'm predicting the full top 25 slate. For this week, I'm predicting every game that was on the top 25 slate, or I'm calling the college football slate for this week. Kind of a week 6 schedule, Tony, but week 7 stacked, and I don't mind week 6 being a little bit calm because I got a lot of baseball to cover. So this will probably be the schedule going forward. I'm probably gonna pre-record these going forward until until playoff baseball is over. Because nearly every single day we're probably gonna have baseball. So, yeah, let's get into college football because we have a lot of games to get into. Predicting every top 25 game this week for the teams that play. So, we're going to start off with number 25, UNLV versus Syracuse. Undefeated UNLV in the top 25. Their quarterback quit, but I think the QB they have is still good too. UNLV's really a team, man. I think they're out of the group of 5 teams. I think they're one of the teams that I think can have a shot that could run the table this year and can maybe try and maybe sneak near the playoffs this year. UNLV's a really good team. I thought they had some hype in the preseason. I think it was them. Some of the group of 5 teams that I mentioned, I saw UNLV mentioned. Syracuse had a good start to the year, 3-1, but I think UNLV gets the win here. I'm gonna ride the momentum. They've looked really good on both sides of the football to start the year. Even though their quarterback quit, loser, they're still a really good team. Syracuse, they had that win against Georgia Tech, so Syracuse looked good, but they lost to Stanford. Was kind of a bad loss there. Game that they should have won. Going off that loss. So I'm going to take UNLV. Number 6, Oregon versus Michigan State. Both these games, I believe, are on a Friday. Yes, both games are on a Friday. Come on, easy pick here. Number 6, Oregon. Oregon, this is but they can't look ahead to Ohio State. They got to take care of business against Michigan State. You know, it's easy to look ahead to a big matchup if you're Oregon, playing Ohio State next week. Same with Ohio State. You play Iowa, you're probably looking ahead to Oregon. You can't overlook these teams. I don't think Michigan State's that good, but you can't overlook them. Any given Saturday, a team can get upset. So they both just got to take care of business and win their games, and then you can look forward to Week 7. Week 7's more stacked. I just want to predict all the games for Week 6, all the top 25 games. Or all the top 25 teams that play. But yeah, I have a number 6 Oregon here. This is the only ranked matchup for this week. Number 9 Missouri versus number 25 Texas A&M. This is kind of a tough game. I kind of went back and forth on this one. But I'm going to go with number 25 Texas A&M at home. I know this might be... It's a 50-50 game for me. Because Texas A&M, I feel like they've looked better since switching quarterbacks. Their offense has looked a lot better, coming off a good win against Arkansas. Missouri, they really haven't impressed me so far this year. When they played Boston College, they kind of got lucky to win that game. Boston College just went cold in the second half. They barely beat Vandy. I know Vandy's a solid team, but they should have lost that game, for being honest here. And Texas A&M's looked a lot better lately compared to the first game of the year against Notre Dame. And at home, tough place to play, the 12th man. Felt this is where Missouri takes their first loss. So I'm going to take number 25 Texas A&M here. Just Missouri hasn't impressed me this year. They have a really good running game. Luther Burden has kind of been disappointing. He hasn't really done much through the first few games. So, take Texas A&M. I guess an upset here. Number 7 Penn State versus UCLA. Penn State. I thought I was going to say UCLA. UCLA's fucking trash. Penn State is going to get an easy win. Easy win for the Penn State Nittany Lions. UCLA is legit trash. Number 22 Louisville versus SMU. I'm going to go with an upset here. I'm going to go with SMU over number 22 Louisville. I've been really impressed with SMU so far this year. Well, I know blowing out Florida State isn't really impressive, but when they played BYU this year, they only lost by 3. Didn't play their best, but other than that, their offense didn't look that great in that game. Other than that, I think their offense has looked excellent. They've got a lot of touchdowns. They can score touchdowns even when not offensively. Like, they've got a few defensive touchdowns this year as well. Got a really good offensive and defensive team. I think they're going to upset Louisville here. I think this game's on the road for SMU, but I don't think it's going to scare them. I'm going to pick SMU here. Even if I don't get these 2 upsets, I feel good about my other picks. Number 23, Indiana versus Northwestern. Talk about a surprise to start the year. Indiana in the top 25 at a 5-0 record. I'm going to take them over Northwestern here. I think Northwestern's 2-2. I'm going to take Indiana. I've been really impressed with this year. Who would have thought they'd be 5-0 and in the top 25? I'm going to take Indiana, man. Northwestern just isn't a good team. Number 5, Georgia versus Auburn. I think Georgia's going to have a bounce-back win. It would be a tougher game if it was on the road for Georgia, but playing at home, I think they're going to beat the shit out of Auburn. They're going to be angry after that loss to Alabama and destroy Auburn. Auburn has freaking problems at quarterback. They would be better off letting me play quarterback or let a fan out of the stands play quarterback, because Peyton Thorne's fucking garbage and Hank Bram's trash. So yeah, give me Georgia. Number 12 Ole Miss versus South Carolina. It's kind of a 50-50 game. I wanted to pick South Carolina because they have a very good defense, but I just don't know if Ole Miss is gonna lose 2 in a row. They lost to my Kentucky Wildcats in week 5. Yeah, in week 5. We have a bye week this week, so that's why there's no Kentucky pick, because they're on a fucking bye week. But I just don't see Ole Miss losing 2 in a row. I mean, South Carolina's defense has been good against these unranked teams, but they played LSU, they gave up a lot of points. I feel like Ole Miss is going to have a bounce-back week, but I think it'll be a close game, man, because they're playing at South Carolina. I think it's going to be a tough game for Ole Miss, but I think they'll just make a few more plays to win this game. So give me Ole Miss. Number 3, Ohio State versus Iowa. Ohio State playing their first somewhat decent team. Iowa, I believe, is what's their record start this season? 3-1. They have one of the best running backs in the nation. What the fuck is his name? Caleb Johnson. What's his name? Yeah, Caleb Johnson. One of the best running backs this year. Second best behind Ashton Jeanty. Heisman. But yeah, Iowa's a good defense. They're probably near the top 25, getting some votes. But Ohio State, I'm just going to take Iowa State. I mean, I just can't trust the Iowa quarterback. That's really what it comes down to. I just think Ohio State has a better quarterback. And you can't just rely on the running game every single game you play. Like, Iowa's quarterback really hasn't impressed in much games. He's just mid-quarterback. Caden McNakamura, where the fuck his name is. He's just not a good quarterback. Their defense and Caleb Johnson really carries that team. So yeah, give me Ohio State. Number 1 Alabama versus Vandy. Alabama, number 1 team, coming off that win against Georgia. Don't think they're gonna have a letdown game. Give me Alabama. Number 15 Clemson versus Florida State. Yeah, no DJ Uiagalelei. How the fuck you say his last name? Ukulele. Give me number 15 Clemson here. I don't even think DJ fucking Ukulele's playing. They're gonna lose what? 50-7 now? 50-3? Is that how much they're gonna lose by now? Number 21 Boise State versus Utah State. Gonna take number 21 Boise State here, led by Ashton Jeanty. Dude, he has 13 fucking touchdowns in 4 games? 852 yards? Like, the dude's insane. He's gonna fucking win the Heisman this year. Either him or Travis Hunter. So yeah, give me Boise State easily. Utah State sucks. Number 16 Iowa State versus Baylor. Iowa State's a really good sleeper team this year, man. Iowa State's really impressed I did not expect them to be that good this year, coming off a 20-0 shutout. We'll see what happens when they play, say, like Utah, Kansas State, like some of these much better teams, say in the Big 12. But honestly, I think Iowa State's legit. Like, I like their defense. Their offense has kind of been up and down, but they have a really good running game with Abu Sama, Jalen Jackson, guys like that in the running game. Their defense has gave up 3 points, 19 points, 7 points, 0 points. I like how their defense has played this year. Give me Iowa State here over Baylor. Baylor, you suck. I mean, 2 and 3. Yeah, they're 2 and 3. They're a average to below average team. Number 11 USC versus Minnesota. Michigan trying to fucking lose to Minnesota. USC's offensive line sucks. If their offensive line can't at least show improvement against Minnesota, yeah, we got problems in Southern Cal. But I'm gonna take number 11 USC, and I think their offensive line will look good. But Minnesota almost fucking come back and beat Michigan, but I don't think they're gonna beat USC. Number 4, Tennessee versus Arkansas. Man, poor Cowman's Arkansas pigs here. It's number 4 Tennessee. I'll take number 4 Tennessee. I mean, it's a pretty obvious pick. Boy, man, I wouldn't mind Arkansas upsetting them, but just don't see it. I mean, Tennessee's defense is one of the best in the nation, really improved from the past few years. Nico, that offense, the running game, and especially fucking quarterback. Who the fuck's quarterback? I forgot what's his name for Arkansas, Taylor Green or something like that. He sucks. Yeah, good luck against the fucking Tennessee defense. Number 10 Michigan versus Washington. Was Washington like a 3-point favorite in this game? Washington isn't even good. They lost to fucking Rutgers. I know Rutgers is undefeated, but like, who's Rutgers played? They've played Howard. Ooh, Akron. Wow. Virginia Tech, who fucking lost to Vanderbilt. Should have beat Miami, but it's a topic for another day. And Washington just isn't good. Give me number 10 Michigan. There's no fucking way Washington wins this game. Washington just isn't as talented it just isn't as talented as a team. So give me Michigan here. I don't know how Washington has a 55% probability on the ESPN FPI a few days ago. So give me Michigan here. Number 8 Miami versus California. Undefeated Miami against Cal. I'm gonna take number 8 Miami. I would like to see Miami get upset just to have some karma from where they should have lost to Virginia Tech. Playing at Cal, 5-0 versus 3-1. But I don't know about Cal. Like, they barely beat Auburn. They struggled against UC Davis until the second half. They beat up on a young San Diego State team. It took them until the second half to finally get going. Like, I like Jay Knott, is that his name? Jay Knott, or whatever the fuck his name is? That running back. But they lost to Florida State. Like, how are you going to lose to Florida State and think you can beat the number 8 team? I don't know if Miami's going to play that poor of a game like they did against Virginia Tech, against Cal. So, yeah, give me number 8 Miami here. But those are my college football Week 6 picks. I predicted all the top 25 teams that played this week. Predicted 2 upsets. Even if I get those 2 upsets wrong, oh well. I feel good about a majority of these picks. So yeah, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. And until next time, Alkalite. Peace, and I'll upload this when I wake up.